Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I'm Rizwan Aslam Razi, and we were doing chapter number 5, partial fractions, and we already have done half of exercise 5.3. Today we will solve question number 10. But before starting this question, I would like to revise the rules, the case number 3 and 4. First of all, check whether the given fraction is proper or improper. If the given fraction is improper, divide the numerator by denominator to make it proper fraction. If we have quadratic factor in denominator and we can't make it linear, we use ax plus b, cx plus d, etc. to make the partial fractions. Remember students, in some cases there will be neither a linear factor nor a quadratic factor in denominator. In such situation we will make these uh, uh, algebraic expressions and convert them into linear or quadratic by using the factorization method. So here for example, here is x plus 1 over x square plus 1 whole square. The factor in the expression in denominator is a quadratic factor, and it can't be converted into a linear factor, so we will use ax plus b and cx plus d to make the partial fractions of it. But the case 3 is that if we have an expression which is quadratic and it has some powers, so we make the partial fractions of that expression into the number of times as it has the number of power. If any expression have the power n, we will make the partial fractions of it n times. Means if we have a factor that is in square form, so we will make the two partial fractions of it. Similarly, if x square plus 1 will have power 3, then we will make the its three partial fractions, and if it has 4, we will make 4 partial fractions. This is the case number 3 and 4. So moving on students, we are going to start exercise 5.3 question number 10, and the question is x squared minus 2x plus 3 in numerator and x raised to power 4 plus x squared plus 1 in denominator. No students, in denominator there is neither linear nor a quadratic factor, but it is of biquadratic factor which we can't make the partial fractions. So first we factorize the denominator. When we factorize it, the x raised to power 4 can be written as x square whole square, and 1 is the square of 1, so the factor in between them is 2ab, that can be written as 2 and 2x squared into 1. So in this way we have used 2x square instead of x square to make a perfect square of first three terms, but we have only x square. That's why I subtracted minus x square to balance the uh, coefficients of x square. So first three terms makes x square plus 1 whole square and minus x square remained, but it's a formula of a square minus b square. So we first add these factors x square plus 1 plus x, and then we subtract these factors x square plus 1 minus x. Rearranging the factors, x square plus x plus 1 is the first factor, and x square minus x plus 1 is the second factor. Moving to the next slide, students, we know in denominator we have two quadratic factors that cannot be made into linear, so we will use ax plus b and cx plus d to make partial fractions of these expressions. We know the first step is to multiply both sides by the denominator, and I did it. So x square minus 2x plus 3 is equal to ax plus b into x square minus x plus 1. The factor x square plus 1 plus x square plus x plus 1 is cancelled out by the denominator. Similarly, cx plus d into x square plus x plus 1 and the factor x square minus x plus 1 is cancelled out. So this is our equation number 1, and now we rearrange these factors as x square minus 2x plus 3 is equal to ax cube from the first term and b and minus x square from the second term and plus x of the last term. So similarly, when I separated b from the factors b into x square and b into minus x plus 1. Similarly, c x is multiplied by the terms, and c I take as a common. So x cube plus x square plus x will be the factors, plus d into x square plus x plus 1. Students, in this way we separated the powers along with their coefficients. It's easy to solve or compare the coefficients of the powers. Comparing the coefficients of x cube, x square, x and x naught mean a constant number. We get a plus c is equal to 0. The coefficient of x cubes, as there is no x cube on left hand side, that's why I put a 0 in place of it. So the next is x square. The coefficient of x squares are minus a plus b plus c plus d is equal to 1, and the coefficients of x are a minus b plus c plus d is equal to minus 2. Moving on next slide, students, we have 3 is equal to b plus d, and we are going to subtract the equation number 2 from equation number 4. So we have 0 is equal to a plus c and minus 2 is equal to a minus b plus c plus d. A will be cancelled out by a and c with c, and we have b minus d is equal to 2. Now we have two equations. 3 is equal to b plus d and 2 is equal to b minus d. D will be cancelled out by d, and we have 2b is equal to 5. So in this way we have calculated the value of b, that is 5 over 2. Now we put this value in any one of the equation number 5 or 6, and we will get the value of d. And the value of d is 1 by 2 by uh, taking the LCM of 3 minus 5 over 2. But when we put these values b, the value of b and d in equation 4, we get 1 is equal to minus a plus 5 over 2 plus c plus 1 over 2. We will get 1 minus 5 over 2 minus 1 over 2 is equal to minus a plus c. So in this way we solve this equation and we get minus a plus c is equal to minus 2, but we have 0 is equal to a plus c. So a will be cancelled out by minus a and we will get 2c is equal to minus 2. And the value of c will be minus 1, because minus 2 divided by 2 is equal to minus 1. Now we will put this value in equation 1, that is a plus c is equal to 0. So a is equal to minus c and c is equal to minus 1. So in this way we find out the value a is equal to 1. Moving on, students, all these values will be put in the equation number 1, from where we start. A x plus b means 1x plus 5 over 2. B x plus d means minus 1x plus 1 over 2. When we simplify the numerators, we will get 2x plus 5 over 2 minus 2x plus 1 over 2. The 2 in denominator will be a part or coefficient of the denominator, and 2x plus 5 remains at the top. Similarly, minus 2x plus 1 remains at the top, and the denominator 2 will be multiplied by x squared minus x plus 1. So the answer is 2x plus 5 over 2 into x squared plus 1 plus x plus 1 plus 1 minus 2x over 2 into x squared minus x plus 1. So students, in this way we can solve the equations where there is no linear factor and we can't calculate the values of unknowns by putting them 0. So all the unknowns are calculated by comparing the coefficients. A little lengthy but not difficult method to calculate. So students, you will have to do practice at homes to grip over this and method, and you, after doing 2 or 3 questions, you will be able to solve these questions properly. That's all from my side. Take care, students, and have a good day. Allah Hafiz.